Hi everybody, I'm Madison Morris. I'm down here in Southwest Florida and I've been asked to play a few songs for you guys and just hang in there. We got a little bit longer with some of this weird shit and we'll be through it, and I hope you enjoy and thank you for listening. This song's called Woe Is Me. This love child coming up towards me. She says, baby, don't worry, I don't bite. Well, when she pulls back her hair, I could see she was something in a time, something in a time. And she said, well, I remember when the loving was free. I was there on the day Jimi Hendrix died. He played his last song in OD, and I was there. And old Bob Dylan and Don McLean used to carry us into the night. Now woe is me. Says I'm from those days you probably learned about your 9th grade year. I'm from the days of peace. And she says I'm from those days of flowers down a barrel of a gun, and blankets strewed across a green plain for all 3 days of fun. And she said, I remember when loving was free. I was there on the day Jimi Hendrix died. He played his last song in OD. I was there when old Bob Dylan and Don McLean used to carry us into the night. Now woe is me, woe is me. Yeah, yeah. Woe is me, yeah, yeah. She says I'm sorry, I didn't mean to burden you, as she catches me glancing down at my watch. But I said, now darling, there's no way I could think to spend my time any fine. Why don't you and me go down to the diner? And she says, well, I remember when the loving was free. I was there on the day Jimi Hendrix died. He played his last song in OD, and I was there. And old Bob Dylan and Don McLean used to carry us into the night. Now woe is me. Thank you. Like I said, weird shit having a crowd in the control room applauding. Alright, this next song, it's called Sunshine State Death Row. Well, I grew up on this here orange grove for the better part of my life. Hey, and I've known the sheriff since we were kids, and he still drops by to this day with his wife for dinner on Sunday night. And like any good friend should, he turns his head when times get a little bit tight, and I grow little green cash crop on the side. Well, he says, old friend, that's a dangerous business, one that might undo you. But don't you worry, I'll let you run if that day ever comes true. And then a couple of harvests on down that road, he comes a knocking on my back door. And he says, I found 2 lost souls on your South 40. We can't come up with a reason good enough enough to convince the judge that they're not yours. So I made a good run down old Rattlesnake Hammer Road. And now all this darkness, it surrounds me. I'm sitting on this Sunshine State death row. Now I won't lie and say some of the fondest memories of my young life won't be sitting there playing cards with the warden and his men on Friday nights. He tried to ease my pain by saying that we're all gonna go someday, and you just have the luxury of knowing how and why. And the warden says, son, have you given it any real thought as to the contents of your last meal? And I said I'd rather be out on the flats catching it myself, but I snuck outside to slot my just sweeten this whole damn deal. So I made a good run down old Rattlesnake Hammer Road. And now all this darkness, it surrounds me. I'm sitting on this Sunshine State death row. Cane is thundering in, and I guess Mother Nature's the only one willing to grant me a stay of execution. Well, the lights go out and that siren wails, and under the guise of night the warden unlocks my cell. And he says, son, I've been doing this long enough to know that you gotta take justice in your own two hands sometimes. We know that you weren't the one that committed these crimes, and so go on and don't be a fool, and don't you get caught this time. Make your getaway. My friend the sheriff's waiting for us out in the glades. So I made a good run down old Rattlesnake Hammer Road. Now all this darkness is behind me. I'm on a go-fast boat on my way to Mexico. Thank you, that's fun. Well, it's a nice microphone in front of me if you're going to be like that. I think it's a Little Blondie or something like that. No. Yeah, it's beautiful and it sounds so big. I'm loving it. I'm going to keep playing. So the next song's called Angel from Hell. Me and old Henry Lee used to sit in my garage and turn wrenches for hours on end. We'd talk about how we would solve all the world's problems and argue about whose bike had more top end. We'd reminisce about the good old days and how we'd ride for the rest of our lives if it weren't for the love of our kids and wives. But my friend Henry Lee, he met his fate on a rainy day, heading south to Miami on 75. And now there's two wheels tearing up that sky, and kicking the stand down on Golden Street. And hey buddy, keep checking your rear view. One of these days I'll be back on your tail. Now I know heaven's got a brand new angel straight from hell. tried to write you a letter to tell you that your son's growing like a weed, yeah, and he's alright. Your wife misses you, something fierce, but other than that, she's doing fine. And me, I guess I've gone a little bit crazy, cause when I try to send it to postman, he tells me they don't deliver letters quite so high. And now there's two wheels tearing up that sky and kicking the stand down on Golden Street. And hey buddy, keep checking your rear view, one of these days I'll be back on your tail. Now I know heaven's got a brand new angel straight from hell. I don't ride as much as I used to, and the hog she really leaves me. But don't you worry, I'm keeping her in tip-top shape until the day that we ride again. Two wheels tearing up that sky, kicking that stand down on Golden Street. And hey buddy, keep checking your rear view, one of these days I'll be back on your tail. Now I know heaven's got a brand new angel straight from hell. Heaven's got a brand new angel straight from hell. Thank you. This next song is called No More, and I wrote this one a long time ago. It was actually after I remember I turned 21. It was in New Year's, and it was just it was a sight to see up on top of the rooftops and everything. So. Red stiletto heels, I think she knows exactly what she's doing. And yeah, she's headed out. She's headed out to that dance floor. And I said, I'm sorry, baby, but you're just something I can't ignore. It's time for all good boys and girls to go to bed. So no more, no more, no more name calling, and no more sweet dreams, and no more, no more, no more. Let's start living this life like it's the real thing. And look at us sitting there in our easy chairs, drinking away on our one and only 21st New Year's Eve. Yeah, north, south, east, and west I can see the fireworks all around me. And it's time for all good boys and girls to go to bed. No more, no more, no more name calling, and no more sweet dreams, and no more, no more, no more. Let's start living this life like it's the real No more, no more, no more name calling. And no more sweet dreams. And no more, no more, no more. Let's start living this life like it's the real thing. Thank you. Alright, this next song is called I Miss Those Days, but it's Hey Sugar Bear. I remember it wasn't so long ago. And I remember how everything changed that cold day in September. And I'm not even sure that I could tell you the way that it was just the day before, and all I know is now I'm way over here, but you're still there. But baby, I got your letter, it reads, and hey sugar bear, when you gonna be home? Sitting right next to me singing our song. And I miss those days. Hey sugar bear, when you gonna be here? Sitting right next to me, whispering in my ear that I've got nothing to fear. And I miss those days. And I remember when we were young, just about 16. We were so young and we didn't know the way. We didn't know the way of the gun, the way of the gun. And now it seems that I'm pointing one at everything just to make sure that I stay breathing. So hey sugar bear, when you gonna be home? Sitting right next to me singing our song. And I miss those days. And hey sugar bear, when you gonna be here? Sitting right next to me, whispering in my ear that I've got nothing to fear. And I miss those days. Yeah, 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 yeah. So hey sugar bear, I'll be home, sitting right next to you singing our song. But one of these days, and hey sugar bear, I'll be right there, sitting right next to you, whispering in your ear, 'cause you've got absolutely nothing to fear. Yeah, 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 yeah. Absolutely nothing to fear. Been a long time since I played that. Thank you. Alright, up to this one is called Just One More Drink. And I think it's a pretty fun little rhythm here. Tonight, baby, put your red dress on, and please, for the love of everything, wear nothing else. And I know sometimes we can get a little bit lonely. Maybe tonight we can find a cure. If we get lost on some sandy beach, where I can laugh at you when you say just one more drink. And finally, the air is thick with that infectious beat. As you and I make sweet music with our feet, dance away. And I am so tired of running this race. I'm tired of all the brick foundations and the concrete faces. And hey, tonight our blood's gonna flow sweet with wine. And as we feel the music in our veins, if we get lost on some sandy beach, where I can laugh at you if you say just one more drink. Finally, the air is thick with that infectious beat. As you and I make sweet music with our feet and dance away. Yeah, 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 la-di-da. Well, tonight, baby, don't you be afraid of the romance. And I want you to tremble at the thought of love. And hey, tonight we'll find the rhythm of the ocean, and we can be the rhyme that is the sea. If we get lost on some sandy beach, and where I can laugh at you when you say just one more drink. Finally, the air is thick with that infectious beat. As you and I make sweet music with our feet. And I know sometimes you get a little lonely. Hey, maybe tonight we can find a cure. For now. See you guys later. That was a blast. Hang in there.